Welcome to Decor One, your ultimate destination for rustic charm and vintage elegance. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you inspiring home decor ideas that blend timeless beauty with cozy, lived-in warmth. From rustic farmhouse aesthetics to vintage cottage charm, we explore soft neutrals, aged textures, and classic elegance to help you create a home that feels both inviting and stylish. Expect seasonal decorating tips, DIY inspiration, and beautifully curated spaces that capture the essence of whitewash serenity, distressed wood, antique treasures, and soft, romantic accents. Whether you're dreaming of a quaint countryside retreat or a cozy vintage-inspired space, Decor One is here to bring that vision to life. Subscribe and join us on this journey of timeless home inspiration. Springtime brings a renewed sense of warmth and joy, making it the perfect season to refresh your home with Rustic Easter Charm. A vintage farmhouse aesthetic embraces natural materials, time-worn textures, and soft pastels to create a cozy and welcoming atmosphere. Whether you want to incorporate antique finds, handcrafted decorations, or nature-inspired elements, this guide will inspire you with beautiful ideas to celebrate Easter in a timeless, rustic way. Nothing says spring like soft, muted pastels. Shades of blush pink, pale blue, creamy white, and gentle mint green instantly brighten up a space and create a soothing environment. Consider incorporating pastel-hued linens, vintage dishware, and painted wooden accents to enhance the farmhouse charm. These delicate tones set the stage for an Easter display that feels both inviting and nostalgic. Rustic farmhouse decor is all about embracing the beauty of aged wood. Whether it's a distressed wooden dining table, reclaimed wood shelves, or a vintage wooden crate repurposed as a centerpiece, incorporating natural wooden textures adds warmth and character. You can also create DIY wooden signs with Easter-themed quotes or hand-painted bunny silhouettes for an extra touch of charm. So one of the best ways to bring authentic farmhouse style into your Easter decor is by incorporating antique and vintage pieces. Look for enamelware pitchers, old ironstone dishes, weathered baskets, and rustic lanterns to style your space. Flea markets, thrift stores, and antique shops are treasure troves of unique finds that carry the history and charm of bygone eras. Adding a personal touch with handcrafted decorations enhances the nostalgic feel of vintage farmhouse styling. Hand-painted Easter eggs, burlap bunny garlands, or crocheted table runners bring warmth and authenticity to your decor. Consider making a DIY wreath using dried flowers, twigs, and speckled eggs for a charming and unique entryway display. An Easter gathering wouldn't be complete without a beautifully styled farmhouse table. Layering a textured linen tablecloth with mismatched vintage plates and rustic wooden chargers creates a cozy and inviting look. Add ceramic bunny figurines, delicate floral arrangements in mason jars, and antique silverware to complete the charming tablescape. Bring the outdoors inside by incorporating nature-inspired centerpieces. A wooden dough bowl filled with moss, pastel eggs, and delicate wildflowers makes for a stunning focal point. Alternatively, an antique watering can filled with fresh tulips or a rustic nest with decorative eggs can evoke a sense of spring renewal. Decorating a mantle with Rustic Easter Charm can set the tone for your entire home. Layer an old window frame, distressed wooden signs, and a garland of dried flowers or greenery. Add vintage candlesticks, ceramic bunnies, and speckled eggs for a nostalgic yet elegant Easter display. Rustic farmhouse Easter baskets are simple yet beautiful when made from natural woven materials. Instead of bright plastic, opt for antique wooden crates or wire baskets lined with burlap. Fill them with speckled eggs, handmade chocolates, and natural grass for a delightful touch of farmhouse charm. Layering soft textiles enhances the warmth and coziness of your farmhouse-inspired Easter decor. Incorporate vintage-inspired grain sack pillows, crocheted throws, and linen napkins to create an inviting space. These elements not only add texture but also contribute to the relaxed and welcoming aesthetic of a rustic home. Welcome guests with a vintage farmhouse porch styled for Easter. Hang a handmade floral wreath on the door, place an old wooden bench with cozy cushions, and add a few rustic lanterns for evening ambience. A galvanized bucket filled with fresh flowers or pastel-painted wooden crates stacked with Easter decor can create an inviting first impression. One of the best things about farmhouse decor is the ability to repurpose everyday objects into something beautiful. Use an old wooden ladder as a display for Easter wreaths or hang pastel-colored tea towels from a rustic rack. Vintage egg cartons, glass jars, and even weathered garden tools can be repurposed as charming Easter accents. Create a warm and inviting glow with soft candlelight. Use antique brass candlesticks, vintage hurricane lanterns, or simple mason jar candles to set a cozy ambience. Adding beeswax or floral-scented candles enhances the springtime mood, making your Easter gathering feel even more magical. Fresh flowers bring life and vibrancy to any space, and for a rustic farmhouse Easter, opt for simple, Natural arrangements. Wildflowers, dried lavender, baby's breath, and eucalyptus add a delicate and organic touch. Place them in vintage pitchers, glass bottles, or rustic tin containers for a charming farmhouse aesthetic. Easter eggs are a staple of the holiday, and displaying them in a vintage way adds extra charm. Arrange hand-painted eggs in an old wooden dough bowl, a vintage wire basket, or a glass cloche for a timeless and elegant presentation. Natural dye techniques using tea, berries, and herbs create beautiful, muted tones that complement the farmhouse look. Bringing Rustic Easter Charm into your home is all about embracing vintage beauty, natural elements, and handmade touches. Whether you style your home with weathered wood, antique finds, or soft pastel accents, the result is a cozy and inviting space filled with warmth and nostalgia. This Easter, celebrate the season by creating a vintage farmhouse-inspired setting that welcomes family and friends with charm and elegance.